Viewer discretion is advised. Most people wonder what happens to the soul when a person dies. Where does it go? Well, those questions can be answered in the second book of Esdras, 7th chapter. We're going to go into it so I can enlighten the people on what happens, because people think nothing happens, but something does. Now, concerning death, the teaching is when the decisive decree has gone out from the Most High that a person shall die. See, God has to send out a decree. That's why a lot of people, when they try to kill themselves, they don't die. Somebody might shoot a person and it's like a bad accident and they don't die. And sometimes a person might slip and fall and die from that. That's because God sent out the decree for that person to come on in. So you just can't kill yourself. The Most High has to send out a decree for you to come on in. As the spirit leaves the body to return again to him who gave it, first of all, it adores the glory of the Most High. That's why when you hear stories of people talking about when they died and they saw this great light, that's the glory of the Most High. So that's the first thing a person will see when their spirit leaves the body. If it is one of those who have shown scorn and have not kept the way of the Most High, who have despised his law and hated those who fear God, such spirits shall not enter into habitations, but shall immediately wander about in torment, always grieving and sad in 7 ways. So when a person that hasn't followed God's law dies, first they're going to see the glory of God. Then immediately they'll be somewhere just wandering around, sad and grieving. And they're going to be grieving around in 7 ways. The first way, because they have scorned the law of the Most High. See, because after they pass, they're going to know they're dead, and they know they have broken God's law. And say, man, they know it's coming to them. So that's the first way they're going to be tormented. The second way, because they cannot now make a good repentance so that they may live. So, they're going to be tormented because, hey, man, they know they can't repent because it's over now. They should have repented while they were alive. So right now, they sit in a place and they're waiting on that time. So they can't repent for it and make amends for what they did. So now you can sit there and wait for what's going to happen. The third way, they shall see the reward laid up for those who have trusted the covenants of the Most High. So they'll be able to see the people that have done good and the reward is laid up for them that have done good in life. That's a torment, man. They may know that you can see it now. All the good that people done in life, you thought it was something stupid or whatever, and you see that they have rewards, man, laid up for what they did. But for you, man, you got the judgment to deal with. And that's torment, knowing that you have messed up and it's too late now. The fourth way, they shall consider the torment laid up for themselves in the last days. So now they're simply thinking about the torments that's laid up for them in the last days, because this is just the beginning of the torment before the judgment. As I say, God made a place for these souls to go until the last days. The fifth way, they shall see how the habitation of the others are guarded by angels in profound quiet. So they'll see the habitations for the people that have done God's law and how it's being guarded. And it's just peace and quiet there. Because we like noise sometimes, but sometimes, man, we just want some peace, man. We can just sit there and can just think. So peace is good. The sixth way, they shall see how some of them will cross over into torments. So while they're sitting there in that particular place, they'll see others coming in after their spirits leave their former bodies and coming into this particular place. They'll be able to see them coming in. The seventh way, which is worse than all of the ways that have been mentioned. They shall wither with fear as seeing the glory of the Most High, in whose presence they sinned while they were alive, and in whose presence they are to be judged in the last times. So, hey, man, they're going to be in the presence of the God that who they said was fake, and who that they'll know are going to judge them, and they're going to be judged. And hey, man, they're going to be simply scared, and you can't apologize. Ain't nothing you can do because you had all the chance to get it right while you were here. But some people just choose to do right, and some people choose to do what's wrong. But I always wondered, what makes a person just do wrong, man, to other people? Some things people do to themselves. But when people try to harm others and I can't make you believe something that you want to believe or what you want to do. That's up to you in life. But some people, man, when they see a person that try to live their life right, they want to come at you and call you this, call you names to try to make you start sinning. And then after then, your life is ruined. That was for the bad folks. This is for the good folks. Now, this is the order of those who have kept the ways of the Most High, when they shall be separated from their mortal body. During the time they lived in it, they laboriously served the Most High and withstood danger every hour, so that they might keep the law of the lawgiver perfectly. So what I'm saying is, like, it's dangerous, man, trying to live your life right, because you stand in a world full of sin. Most of the people around you sin, so they see you as a person that's godly. Man, nigga, they're gonna snitch on us. All right, they thinking all type of things about you that's never happened. But because of your belief, man, you will be attacked. And it's a dangerous life for a person. Look at all the people that do right. They get killed. So that's why it's a dangerous life being a person that's a child of God. Therefore, this is a teaching concerning them. First of all, they shall see with great joy the glory of him who receives them. So as I say, people are going to see this big light first, that they call this big light. That's the glory of God. Everybody's going to see it, that. For they shall have rest in 7 orders. Here we go. The first order, because they have striven with great effort to overcome the evil thought that was formed with them, so that it might not lead them astray from life unto death. See, because it's a battle, man, within you, man, to do what's right. And we all know that. It's not easy doing what's good, because bad is always prevalent. Somebody drop their wallet, you pick it up, because don't nobody see what you think. You know what I'm saying? Or you clip somebody, or you tell these little lies, things that you figure like nobody. So it's hard for a person to do what's right, because evil is always there, pushing you to do evil. The second order, because they see the perplexity in which the souls of the ungodly wander, and the punishment that awaits them. So as I say, the ungodly will be in one place, and the godly will be in another place, and they'll be able to see each other. And the people that have done right will be thankful that, hey, man, I'm glad I don't have to go through that. And the people that's going through, like, man, if I would just believe, man, I wouldn't have to go through this. The third order, they see the witness that he who formed them bears concerning them, that throughout their life they kept the law with which they were entrusted. So, man, they'll be able to see the Most High, man, bear witness about them, man, about how they, man, work hard to obey his law. And I think about my oldest brother, people like my grandmother and them, man, those people, they worked hard, man, on doing the right things. Man, I fell astray a lot. But I think I can feel confident knowing, man, that my brother made it. You know, even though if I might not make it. Because as I said, I fell astray a lot, man. I know my brother, man, this man here strove to do what was right, man. He would not do evil things, man. So I'm happy to know that I had a brother that I feel that's going to make it, man. So I'm happy for that. The fourth order, they understand the rest that they now enjoy, being gathered into their chambers and guarded by angels in profound quiet, and the glory waiting for them in the last days. So now they understand, man, why they're there, why they've been rewarded with what they've been rewarded with. And they can just sit there, man, and wait till the last days, man, knowing that, hey, man, it's good now. The fifth order, they rejoice that they have now escaped what is corruptible and shall inherit what is to come. So now, man, they rejoicing, man, that, hey, man, that all their hard work was not in vain. So as I say, man, they know what's happening now. And they can rejoice over it. All the good work they've done over their lives. And besides, they see the straits and toil from which they have been delivered, and the spacious liberty that they are to receive and enjoy in immortality. The sixth order, when it is shown them how their face is to shine like the sun. So they're going to, the Most High is going to show them how their face is going to shine like the sun, man, all because that they had to go through what they went through on this earth in order to keep God's law, because as I said, it's not an easy thing to do the right things in life when we are surrounded, when we live in a world of evil. And how they are to be made like the light of the stars, being incorruptible from then on, and shall be comforted without confusion, and shall be glad without fear, for they press forward to see the face of him whom they served in life, and from whom they are to receive their reward when glorified. So now they're in a position, man, where they can worship God and show they can show it, man, without being confused or in fear. Because, man, you try to talk about God around certain people, man, they, like I said, they come at you hard. Oh, man, y'all believe that white God stuff. So, hey, man, you're going to be in a position where you can believe and you can be bold with it. Because you know now, man, that all, like I say, man, everybody's not really a child of God. Because the scriptures state that. And only a person that is knows. So you cannot be weak, man, to these people of the world. And don't, because I know a lot of people, man, that are nice. And they say, man, I'm tired of this. Don't let people change you, man. Because people are always going to jug at you and try to change you, man, because they want your soul to be damned like theirs is. So don't fall for it. And don't think that there's no life after death. Because as I said, man, I know when my brother passed, and man, just some things were happening around their house, man, that could not be explained. When my grandmother passed, I was late for work, man, sleeping. I heard my grandmother's voice clear as day. But that was only for me to see and understand. So this is the art of the souls of the righteous, and henceforth is announced. And the previously mentioned are the ways of torment that those who would not give heed shall suffer hereafter. Then I answered and said, will time therefore be given to the souls after they have been separated from the bodies to see what you have described to me? He said to me, they shall have freedom for 7 days, so that during these 7 days they may see the things which you have been told, and afterwards they shall be gathered into habitations. So I've heard that people say, man, the spirit stays on the body around for 7 days before it leaves. And as I said, man, I've had my experiences. Other people have told me about their experiences. So you can believe what you want to believe, but you better make sure that you make the right decisions in life, because we don't know nothing but this life. But I keep telling people there's more than meets the eye, especially for us as black people. Follow your heart, man. You know what the deal is. Peace.